a longer purgatory for those who have not prayed for the dead. In the beautiful life of Saint Malachy, Archbishop of Armagh, Saint Bernard highly praises the prelate's devotion to the souls in purgatory, but blames Malachy's sister, in equal measure, who was animated by very different feelings. While he was a deacon, the archbishop liked to attend the funerals of the poor. To pray for them, he accompanied them to the cemetery. Often he even buried them with his own hands, as this office seemed to him to develop humility as well as the practice of charity. But her sister, who was all worldly ideas, found it a shame that a member of her noble family should engage in such low work, and said angrily, "What work you are doing there, you foolish and rude? Is this the occupation of a man of your rank? Let the dead bury their dead according to the word of the Lord." And, abusing this gospel text, she tormented him with his reproaches and complaints. Malachy answered her gently, but not firmly. "Poor girl, what are you saying? You know the words of the sacred text, but you can hardly penetrate into their meaning." And he continued to play the humble role, in which God rewarded him with great interior consolations. However, heaven did not leave the woman's reckless temerity unpunished. She died very young, and appeared before the terrible judge, who reads to the bottom of his heart and asks for an account of all his movements. Malachy had had reason to complain about it, but when she died, he thought only of the needs of his soul and prayed for it with all the zeal of which he was capable. A long time later, one night, while he was sleeping, he thought he saw her in the courtyard of the church, sad, dressed in black, asking for her pity, because he had not felt any relief for 30 days. The holy man woke up with a start, full of this dream, and remembered that it had been a month since he had said Holy Mass for his sister. It may be thought that God had permitted this neglect as punishment for his previous insensitivity to the dead. The pious brother, therefore, gave himself up to his suffrages, and the next day he went up to the altar and offered the holy sacrifice for this purpose. Soon after, the dead woman appeared to him in another vision. She was standing on the threshold of the church, as if she had not yet been allowed to enter, and she was moaning. Therefore he persevered in his prayers, without omitting a single day the august sacrifice. Then he saw her enter, but he could not advance to the altar, in spite of all his efforts. In short, the saint did not cease to celebrate until he saw her on the altar, magnificently adorned, resplendent, happy, among a multitude of brilliant souls like her. If you're eager to learn more about the mystery of our faith, make sure to check out our next video. If you liked this video, give us a like and subscribe.